Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 15 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The atmosphere here, electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest three-game win streak. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Leading them out, the number 6 overall pick back in April from Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert was the third quarterback taken in the last draft behind Joe Burrow, who went to Cincinnati, and Tua Tagovailoa, who went to Miami. What a career at Oregon. Capped it with a huge Rose Bowl win, not just with his arm, but with his legs as well. And the Chargers, they wanted to make sure they had their next guy in line after Phillip Rivers left the team. Many thought it would be Tyrod Taylor, but Justin Herbert beat him out and has become a starter as a rookie.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, third down.
And 4 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Open man, it's Allen. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you say, shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr.
If you just break it down in individual terms, he played really well last week. 0 interceptions, 3 touchdown passes. Not a whole lot more he could have done to win that game. But you know something that's funny, when we talked to him, all he focused on were throws he missed, other opportunities that didn't get done.
Good sign of a leader.
Great sign of a leader because they didn't win, and that's all he cares about.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 65 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's Jacobs. And the Raiders Chargers are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Third down and goal to go.
From the gun, it's Carr. And this is Carr. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
Joe Reed returning. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Herbert now. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Herbert on first down now. And his throw here's incomplete. Joe Reed, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Shotgun snap for Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
With Melvin Gordon moving on to Denver, Austin Eckler is officially the Chargers' #1 option at the running back position. Gordon spent a lot of time holding out last year, and Eckler took full advantage with a breakout season. 92 receptions, 993 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was in the top 10 in the league in receptions, receiving touchdowns, and all-purpose yards.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Herbert operating from the red zone. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 10-yard line.
On the ground, it's Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going, crashed down inside, and tackled him for a loss.
And this is complete. It's Allen. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he knocks it through. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run.
To kick off for the Chargers.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. On 2nd and 10, Carr. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. On 1st down, Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
Throwing again. Carr. And that's incomplete.
Carr's pass thrown away. And
here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Now Carr again. Catch. Short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
At the 26-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Second interception for him now. I think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Melvin Ingram able to record his 5th sack of the season. CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive end who's looking to wreak havoc in the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Chargers 7.
From the gun, Carr. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Carr to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he'll find his man on the out route. That's Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A 28-yard.
Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Damon Arnett up to make the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Herbert's throw going to be caught by Henry. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup. Going on the ground with Eckler. And he gets
gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Right back to Waller. He's got it this time. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Raiders on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
Josh Jacobs.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
47-yard line.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete to Jason Witten. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
At the 27-yard line.
Carr defers to Jacobs on the draw. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Good job. No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll go out into the red zone just inside the 20.
Happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
16-yard line.
On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Carr. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday night. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Here's Reed returning. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drive...
He's got a man. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Herbert.
32-yard line.
That is caught at the 7. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback, and when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Carr. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaims center stage. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Herbert looking for Allen. And he's got him on the slam. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 13. It's a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16. Herbert throwing again. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Complete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw again. Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it. 3rd and 10. Herbert has it knocked free.
The pass. Falling on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the football back. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now it's 2nd and 9. So we reach half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Chargers 14.
The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be. This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Henry right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First down Raiders, Carr to Waller.
1st and 10.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
This pass from Carr taken in by Waller. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Again, it's Carr. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
At the 41-yard line.
Now, Carr again. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Jacobs now. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
First and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, He's just going to keep right on going.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys' 3-yard line. Is it working? He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
It's 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, Eckler. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And they'll bring this one back. To the 29. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great... Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun.
3rd down and 9.
Shotgun now for Carr. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far, but at least it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
The throw by Taylor here, and that's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Williams, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Taylor. And right side, Henry's got it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the score in a short amount of time. That was a nice play.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles.
Mike Badgley to kick.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Now Jones. Now a hit and a loose football.
Recovered by the Chargers.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage. Why we saw that field goal try a moment ago, I'll never understand. But as a result, this offense, they've got to be pumped. 1st and 10 in striking position already. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there, but now it'll be 3rd down. And 5 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And it's complete. Henry. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. Made this a 1-score game.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. To go. To throw on 3rd down. Carr. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Touchdown, Chargers. And we always talk about kick returns being so exciting on kickoffs. Punt return almost equally exciting.
And typically we talk about the kickoff return being the most exciting 10 seconds in football. Let's just cut it in half for a punt return and make it the most exciting 5 seconds in football. It's a great, glamorous, dashing play.
And that will make this a 4-point game. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And as the numbers show, he really wasn't in the mix at the beginning, but they've got him in the rotation now, and it's proved a good move.
And that's what happens when you're a good player. There's a lot more attention drawn to you. And it's obvious that they had him in their game plan on defense, not letting him get off to a good start. But he's found a way so far here in the second half.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. From the gun, Carr. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down. 7-yard line. Operating from the gun, Carr. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. 39-yard line. Lets this go for Renfro down. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 34. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to.
And his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
Joe Reed on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
LA set to take over again on offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll find Williams on the slant. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Taylor a handoff. It's Eckler. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Taylor to throw. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Joe Reed, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the 3rd. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver.
Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
Touchdown.
Keenan Allen. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And here comes a big tight end as he gets set for this next drive. So after he looked really good early, they haven't been able to find the big tight end as much. What gives?
Well, sometimes that's not in the game plan defensively. They're trying.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Another try after the 1st down sack. Carr, and that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On the return, it's King. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
48-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4, Taylor. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
You hate to give the ball away here in the 4th quarter while you're just holding a slim lead, but that punt, absolutely ideal. They pin them inside the 5-yard line. They give their defense a really nice opportunity.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Carr completes it, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Carr to throw again. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another 1st down. Operating from the gun, Carr. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And not able to get it that time. He'd hit on 6 straight passes. Not there, 2nd down. To throw again, Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10.
L.A. readies for its next possession. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Taylor on 3rd down throws incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Now Carr. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
Throwing again. Carr. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Linval Joseph able to record his 5th sack of the season. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. The open man here, Renfro. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Carr. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
5-yard line.
Shotgun now for Carr. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 20.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Taylor hit. He lost the football.
Let's go to work, guys. Go to work.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was
into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to have the Raiders first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Carr. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here tonight, but his second drop indeed not a good look. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And this is intercepted, and that Jonathan Abram picks it, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense. Close this one out.
A 7-yard.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line and run the option to pick it up. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13.
Raiders 55.
so they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Taylor will throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.